Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2. It is I, the Golden Joeblivion, and we're back with Lord Commander Jon Snow. I almost called him Lord Commander Joe Snow. God, that's how deep I'm in. Anyways, this is the Jon Snow miniseries. This is my second attempt at the first goddamn episode. That is how hard this scenario is. And well, we didn't really fail. We didn't really fail the first time. Stannis got captured. He got captured very early on. And when you declare for Stannis and he gets captured, you get captured. So you lose as well. So essentially, we need to win the war for Stannis as soon as possible. Because if we don't, he's going to lose and then we lose. So our fate is very much tied to Stannis's. Now, this miniseries I do want to be for 10 episodes. I don't know if we're going to get that far. If we do fail a couple times, I have no problem restarting as long as we have roughly around 9 or 10 episodes, considering this miniseries is starting a day after the pre-Rebellion Starks for the Iron Throne series. If I can't get past even a single episode, I may just shimmy in, whatever the word is, another miniseries for one of a minor house clamoring to glory like House Clegane or House Connington, but we will see how things progress. I have looked up some hints and tricks to make this a little bit easier for us to give Jon Snow an actual chance at becoming Lord of the North. Now, it might seem kind of cheesy, and I hate that you have to cheese certain scenarios just to win. But, you know, if you want a real challenge, this is certainly one of the most challenging scenarios I've ever undertaken. I actually struggle to think of a more challenging scenario other than this one, other than perhaps maybe the Brotherhood without banners, even though I think being a military command roaming around without having to actually have any territory that you own yourself would make for a pretty easy scenario. Anyways, so what we need to do is, I'm just wondering, do we need to wait? Or let's get everything going first. Okay. So Magnar of Sigorn, he gives us his mercenaries. They pass through the wall. We get 1,000 men. I am a sworn brother of the Night's Watch. This establishes the blood feuds with House Lannister and House Frey. This is, I don't know. I don't really think this just kind of establishes our dislike of more Lannisters. What we need to do is we need to take out a loan, because once we declare for Stannis, we lose the wall. So we essentially become landless, and so we have no means of making gold or anything like that. So we're going to take out a loan, restore Castle Black, restore Shadow Tower. Ooh, there's a lot of options here for the Night's Watch. I've never played as the Night's Watch. Reforge Ice. Was unjustly beheaded with his own sword Ice, the blade subsequently stolen and sullied by the Lannisters, obtained the remnants and reforged it into what it once was. Fuck yes, that would be cool. Don't know if we're going to be able to do that. This is also, I also did enable the R plus L equals J option in the game. So as far as I know, if you don't know, it shouldn't really be a spoiler at this point, but we're going to be able to determine Jon Snow's rightful parentage, and it will give us certain claims to certain big kingdoms. Hint, hint. Anyways, I was told that we need to take out a loan. Yearly income is greater or equal to 5. Take out a loan from a vassal. Ooh. Yearly income is greater or equal to 5. So I didn't know that. You need to make 5 gold at least a year or a month. Yearly income is greater or equal to 5. Okay. Apparently their income is incredibly fucking small because we're the Night's Watch. So we're not going to be taking out any loans, so that piece of advice goes out the window. Hiring mercenaries also kind of becomes impossible. We can get an extra 200 men, but that would probably destroy our treasury. Ooh, okay. So this newer version of CK2 doesn't really jive with the advice out there on the internets about how to have this scenario be easier. Okay, so we were supposed to be able to take out a loan and get more mercenaries, but those have both gone out the window. Something else I know that we can do is we can raise the levies for the Night's Watch, march them back to Castle Black. Actually, where has the greatest supply limit? What is the supply limit like here? 12? March them all to the New Gift. March them all to the New Gift, and we will avoid early onset attrition. I want to win the war, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick this. Is that a good idea? I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I should have known Indeed. All right, march all the men down to New Gift. The wall is mine. With the aid of Stannis Baratheon, we have repelled the wildlands, and now I have been chosen by my brothers as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Stannis' struggle for the Iron Throne continues, however, and he proposes that I be his Lord of Winterfell. Yes, that is what I have always wanted, and the purpose of this series is to accept Stannis' offer. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to become a legitimized member of House Stark. Well, I mean, it says we're House Rightheart, but we should be House Stark. Yes, maybe we'll get that emblem when we actually do become Lord of Winterfell. It would be very odd if we didn't. Very odd indeed. As part of his grace's offer to me, King Stannis has offered me the hand of Lady Val, the Wildling Princess. Now, I'm not sure why she's considered a princess. Died in childbirth. Dala somehow died in childbirth at the age of 21. Val is actually a fantastic wife, except she is lustful, and lustful women cheat, especially if they're attractive. So we're gonna say no. A Stark cannot marry a wildling because we're gonna marry Daenerys Targaryen, and that should hopefully work out in our favor. I am riding forth to see my father and brothers avenged, and many men are inspired by my cause. Many of my sworn brothers have sworn allegiance to me. Even bands of wildlings have vowed to slay my enemies. Excellent. Good. How many men do we have in total now? 3,000. Appoint commander. We've decided to offer you a position as as a commander. Now, is that going to be worthwhile to us? I do not know. I do not know. Fighting in Stannis' armies wouldn't make it easier for him to win, but I mean, he's fucking Stannis. He's chosen by R'hllor. He's pretty much a god. Do we fight in Stannis' armies? I mean, we would be a fantastic commander for him, though. Defender, inspiring leader, dutiful commander. But then our own forces might need... Now, what I'm going to do with my own forces is we're probably going to be laying siege to the Dreadfort ASAP while the Bolton legions are marching around trying to fight the rest of the North. So maybe it would be a good idea to accept this. Go into Stannis' armies if he does indeed choose to use us. While our forces are gathering in the New Gift, we're going to make our way straight to the Dreadfort. We need to set up our council. And we also need to invite as many people as we can get our hands on who are actually good at things. Here is Moore's Crow Food. He is one-eyed. He would be a good addition. Go ahead and invite him. Invite Archibald the Big Man. Go ahead and invite Sir Harold Goodbrook. Excellent. We do need some siege commanders. Let's see. Siege commanders, and he's an organizer. Woo. Here's the thing. I only think... Is this Lewin Martell? No, this is Sir Lewin Vaith, of course. So... The commander of the army in the center applies the bonuses from organizer and siege experts. So what I used to do is I used to stack armies with siege experts or organizers thinking that the bonuses would stack. They do not. So Harold here is the perfect candidate for us. He can lead our armies in the taking of the Dreadfort and avoiding the the Bolton's legions. So that's great. We need people who are also good with money. We'll invite you. We'll invite Sir Ronald Dane. That's a name I recognize. And we will invite Sir Wallace Chelstead to be our spy, who can be good with diplomacy. Sir Alaric Ironwood. He's also a great commander in that he's got a lot of fantastic traits. Let's double up, and we'll invite him. Superb. Excellent. Designated Regent. Svem. Gilly of Craster's Keep. Yeah, I know who Gilly is. I don't really want her to be... Jon Snow can't marry. Hold on. Why can he marry? Why can we marry? I mean, don't get me wrong. Lady Marianne is very attractive. Why can we marry? In previous games, I have not been allowed to marry because the game considered Jon Snow... in my previous attempt to do Jon Snow, he was considered landless. But apparently, we rule the Lordship of Fen. That's weird. Now, here's the question. Daenerys Targaryen. She was also a part of just one of the objectives I had to get. This could be a mistake, but perhaps swaying Daenerys Stormborn. Okay, to our cause might be a good idea. I don't know how long she's going to be widowed for, and if we don't keep our eye on it, she could become unwidowed and then marry right away. But I was supposed to, when I came up with this scenario, we were supposed to marry Jon Snow to Queen Daenerys Stormborn, so she might not even agree to marry Jon Snow because he's only a lord, she is a queen. So, I'd say, once we become Lord of Winterfell, we might have to revisit the Daenerys option. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, who here is technically an enemy or a friend of ours? Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach. Queen Marjorie is already married to King Tommen. I would love to see Jon Snow marry the Reach, because that would actually help us in this endeavor. Cannot marry Lord Paramount Robert. The Lannisters are over here. The Tullys are besieged by the Lannisters as well. Stannis is down here. And then we've got Princess Arianne. Princess Arianne. She might be willing to marry. She's not willing to marry. Skills of Princess Arianne Adorn. Opinion of Jon. Prestige effects. Base reluctance. Would prefer matrilineal marriage. Damn it. Sir Quentin Martell is also... He's also overseas. Most likely to try to marry Daenerys Targaryen. Tommen absolutely despises us, and that's because of the blood feud we have with them. Are we enemies with Edric Storm? No. He's in Lys, isn't he? He's in Lys, yeah. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, we're not going to marry right now, because of the people that we could marry, they don't really have much in the... Let's see, she's Lady of Holyhall. She has 2,000 men, but she's in the Reach. She's attractive, though. Lady Marianne is also in the Riverlands. Janelle has... Is she already on our... Defending against Lord Paramount Stannis? Nah, I don't think that would change her loyalties. We'll probably have to marry once we win this... If we win this war for the North. God damn it. Alright, marshal the men together. Get them together. What the fuck is this? Crester's Wildling Revolt. Army of the North. The Grassy Vale, Brightwater. This is unusual. How many of our men are here? 800. Jon Snow, you might be losing almost 1,000 men from the onset. This is because of a Wildling Revolt from Crester's Keep, which is right here. Lord Dirk of Crester's Keep. He's a deserter. He was married to a wildling. All right. To the commanding Lord Jon, excellent. You are joining our cause. Wow, this wildling. Where are these men coming from? Chidering Brook, Faring Cross, Massey's Hook. Interesting. All right, we're getting all our yes, there we go. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, nice. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Now, if we can merge our armies here together, we have no allies we can give orders to. Are we in command? We're leading our own troops in a new gift. All right. Sigorn is the Magnar. He doesn't like us. Wrong government type. Yeah, indeed. Who is the most powerful person here? Mors Crowfu. We'll have you be our regent. And then, as for our bodyguards, it's going to be Mors. It's going to be Archibald the Big Man. It's going to be... Who else is here? We probably should invite some more people who would serve as good bodyguards, in theory. Good bodyguards. Hother, Horsebane. Yeah, but you're old and you're a drunkard and you're weak. Alaric Dustin, we will invite you because you're a skilled fighter. And we'll also invite Sir Benedict Broom, a Westerlander. And Lynn Corbray, how could I forget? That's 3. Do we need one more? I don't know. Are there any more? It doesn't seem... No, it doesn't seem so. Celine is big. Oh, but she has no skill in fighting whatsoever. All right. Let's get our people set up here. Ronald, Sir Ronald Dane will be our castellan. You'll oversee the realm. Master at Arms is going to be Mors. We do have more men here, though. Not much in the way of more men, though. So, I mean, Marshal at Arms, we'll have a Marshal at Arms. We're going to give that to more... Or maybe we should give that to Sir Harold Goodbrook. Okay. Treasurer is going to be you. We can't really... Oh, I can send you back there to collect money. All right, that's interesting. Sir Wallace Chelstead. Let's have you sabotage the province of the Dreadfort, please. Thank you. Priest is Baron. Let's have you go perform charity here in in Fen. Apparently we rule Fen now, which is very odd. We have no maesters, and we need a Justicia. Alaric, you're also a good commander, and we're going to send you to sow dissent in the Dreadfort. I want you to weaken the relationships between Lord Roose and all of those northern lords who still support the goddamn bastard Boltons. Excellent. Get the timer going, and then we're going to just start doling out titles. Titular titles to everybody. Gilly, you can be the High Almoner. Cupbearer can be Svern. I don't know who the hell that is. Let's go ahead and make Moore's Crowfood the Tuta. Make him get some good commanders. Oh, Alaric, you would be a good commander, as would Torin. There was one guy who was an organizer and a siege expert. What the fuck happened to him? Is that Sir Harold Goodbrook? It is. Unfortunately, this clown cannot be our Master at Arms and a commander, so let's make Moors. We'll make our Moors. Burger levy. Horde maintenance cost. Alright, Moors, you're gonna stay wherever you're at. And then we're gonna get Alaric. No, Harold. Harold. I'm sorry, Harold. My apologies. Alright, Alaric, there we go. My council needs a court physician. Yes. The commanding noble, he accepts, and we get more bodyguards. And you guys are all still marching down to the new gift. Excellent, and Sir Lynn Corbray is with us. Let's go ahead and get some better bodyguards. Where are you? Benedict Broom, Lynn Corbray, and Alaric. Now we have some decent bodyguards. Now, there is a very large legion of fucking Bolton soldiers, so we're going to try to avoid them. We're going to avoid them, and all of our forces have merged, and already we have got more soldiers than we had the first attempt. All right, I'm falling out of focus a little bit. All right, Jon Snow. John, I'm actually going to have you make way for Harold. And on the flanks, I'm going to put Cool. And over here, I'm going to put... Cool's already on one flank, isn't he? Yeah. Perhaps you should put John on the other flank. There we go. All right, Harold. Show us the way. I'm thinking we can march down to the Lonely Hills, which if we do get attacked, we will have the mountains to defend ourselves at. And we do have some defenders. Too bad we don't have any... Apparently our allies will join us if we walk over the same tiles as them. Well, it doesn't really seem to be the case, though. All right, legions are heading down south. We're going to go down... What the fuck is this? Slave raids, okay. But we're going to go down to the Lonely Hills, and we're going to go for the Dreadfort. Okay, we got some... our allies are going to get spanked a little bit. Why are we marching through... Is Carhold an enemy... defending against Aegon... Oh, okay. Malige, I have successfully sabotaged the Dreadfort, causing considerable disruption. Now, what does that look like? What have you done? You've sabotaged buildings. Okay. Lady Alice of Carhold has married the Magnar, our vassal. I would love to call her into the war now. Alright, are they following us? I don't know if they're following us, but we're going for the Dreadfort. We're going to take the Dreadfort ASAP. That's what we're gonna do. That's my intent. Alright. Begin the siege of the Dreadfort. Now, I believe this is the fastest way to defeat the Boltons, making them come for us. Wise Master, you guys declared Yunkish war to enslave the Miranese. Okay. That sucks for her. And Stannis is already well on his way to losing the war for the Iron Throne. This might be a repeat of the first attempt. God damn it. However, I did say to myself that regardless of what happens, I'm going to still record this and put this up on the channel. It just sucks that we're not going to survive past the first episode. And I can see there is an army of almost 10k. 10k soldiers. Ah, shit. Again, it's a shame that we can't order our allies to fucking join our armies. But we do have 8,000 here, though. Do they have any kind of defenses here? They do. Hills. Interesting. All right. Well, you know what? We're just going to chill here, then. Rickon Stark was long thought to have been murdered by Theon Greyjoy, but Stannis Baratheon and Lord Manderley claimed to have found him. Rescued by the smuggler Davos Seaworth, they now name him an heir of Lord Jon Stark. But we're actually Lord Jon Rightheart. This will aid our cause. Rickon Stark. Good. I don't know how it's going to aid our cause. But we'll find out. I have a strong feeling this legion is going to be marching for the Dreadfort. No, where are they going? They're going to Kingsgrove. They're going up this way. What could possibly be up here for them? I don't know. But when we take the Dreadfort... Now, Ramsay, this lunatic. Where is this guy? He's in the city of South Harbor. Okay, Iron King, you're on Crow's Eye. But Ramsay is also in the Dreadfort. But he's not... Well, we'll have to see. We have to see. Where is Stannis? He's marching down south against the Freys, it seems. Yep. My master at arms, Amor's Umber, he wants to marry. I'll find him somebody nice. You can trust Jon Snow. Let's marry him to Snow-Id. Or maybe just Sansa. Sansa Slate. There you go. Your enemy, Lord Walder Frey, has been captured by Lord Roderick Flint. Oh, great. Well, I don't know if that's actually great or not. Now we'll see. The most excellent John. He's accepted our suggestion. And it seems the Boltons are over here. They're more concerned about Sea Dragon Point than they are concerned about the Dreadfort. It's a little weird. History has been a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of the Valyrian Freehold. There are many lessons to be learned from their conquests against the old Giscari Empire. We get more martial. Excellent. I want to win the war. I also want to get married. There is Osha, Lady Osha. Nah, we're gonna pass on that one. We're gonna pass on that. Danny. Oh, that negative 77 claim, that negative 77 war score is scaring the shit out of me right now. Danny. She's missing. And she's married Archon Hisdar of Marine. No! I was supposed to marry you, Danny. But now she's missing. Question is, where did she go? This character is missing, presumed dead. She's married Archon Hisdar. Alright. Archon Hisdar of Marine has usurped the title Castle of something. Alright, well here's the thing. Even if we had been there when her widowed trait had gone away, I don't think she would have been willing to marry Lord Jon because he is a lord in everything. No, a lord in name only. Pretty much. But we're going to take the Dreadfort. I've never taken the Dreadfort as Jon Snow, so I'm not sure if this is actually going to win anything for us. My lord, I am pleased to report the successful siege of the Dreadfort. Lord Paramount Roose Bolton could not be found, however. Good work, my lord. Send them to the dungeons. We have captured Lord Paramount. We have captured his wife. We have captured Lord Ramsay, and we have captured Lord Hallis. Who's Hallis? He is the second son of Lord Paramount Roose. Throw them in the dungeons. I don't care if we lose piety. These are very important prisoners. So we have taken the Dreadfort. Holy shit. Because we captured Lord Ramsay, we get plus 50 war score. Excellent. Now, is there a way we can accelerate this win? Now, we could continue sieging the Dreadfort. We could continue sieging the Dreadfort, but I think right now... Well, I don't know. At this point, if I had a solid army, and not an army made up of my allies, I would go after the Bolton armies, and I would wipe them out. But... Yeah, also part of the advice says siege Winterfell as soon as possible. That's not going to happen. They've got 10,000 men. Guarding Winterfell. But Ramsay's in our dungeon, and because of that, we get a huge war score bonus. Maybe we can goad the Boltons into attacking us at the Dreadfort. We would get the bonuses of hills, and I would be willing to fight this army here, even though they slightly outnumber us. I say slightly, by about 2,000 men. But if we can hold our own, maybe even kill Lord Roose. Oh man, if we could kill Lord Roose in a duel, that would win it for us. Because then Ramsay would inherit. Now, see, that's scary, though. They've got an army of 10k. Could you... Yeah, if this army were to get on top of us, I would feel a lot safer. But we can't command them to. My bodyguard, Allard Dustin, wants to marry. I will find him somebody. Alright. How about a wife that is not landed? How about Gilly? You can marry Gilly. Lord Jon, you currently have some high-value prisoners under your control and then. These people are enemies of the Stormlands, and so I hereby command that you transfer them to my custody here in Castle Black. I am actually okay with that. However, if Stannis beheads or kills Ramsay, that's going to fuck us really hard if he does that. As you command, my lord. Refuse prisoner transfer. No, I will transfer them. Has been captured. Good. Now, this big army is coming for us, and they're no doubt going to be coming for the Dreadfort. Where is Stannis? Is Stannis even alive? There he is. He's leading troops in Adderdell. He is way down south. Okay, because the south is being bombarded by Aegon. Yeah, Aegon's taking over the Stormlands. If he gets captured, we're screwed. Where is this army going? They're going all over the place, actually. Are you guys going to High Point? Some of them are going to High Point. Others? No, they're all going to High Point. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, if you all could come to the Dreadfort, that'd be really nice, please. Because if we can get them to attack us here, because they want to retake the Dreadfort, in theory. If we can get them to attack us here, there's also a river somewhere, isn't there? A river flows between this place and the Lonely Hills, which is up here. Eastmelt, which is over here. And the Weeping Bay. So we wouldn't have the advantage of them crossing a river. They want to retake... Maybe they don't. They're going now to the Withered Heath. 9,000 allies. If this army comes to us and stays on top of us, which they're not going to. No, we're taking some attrition here. Okay, now we have 10k. All right, I like it. Now we have 800 because we've taken some pretty significant attrition. Could you get your goddamn armies out of here, you bastards? Please. Okay. So where is that giant host? It's split up. Ironwrath has forest. I'm getting a very big head about this, as I'm thinking, if we attack them at Ironwrath, problem is the quickest way there is going to take us across a river, which gives them the advantage, and they're already going to be defending from a forest, but we outnumber them. Problem is that by the time this battle has actually started, this force from over here may be making its way over to Winterfell. Or we sit here and we keep sieging, I mean, it's already ours. I mean, what kind of war score are we getting from occupying these places? Occupation of Ironwrath, Weeping Grove, Windy Grove, and the Dreadfort. Occupation of Weeping? What the fuck is Weeping? City of Weeping. Great. Fleischer's Keep. Yeah, but I mean, if we can get here and attack these bastards before this army comes around, that might put us into a strong position. And we can always come back and siege the Dreadfort later. How many men are they going to have here, though? That's the question. Okay. They're going to go to King's Grove, and apparently we're going to catch this army here. We have almost 9,000 men. If Stannis joins us... Stannis, if you join us, we can get the north. Whilst leading the armies of Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon, we won the Battle of Winterfell against Lord Paramount Roose. That's nice. Okay. I am liking this. The forces of the Boltons have separated. This army of... Okay. Army of Stannis. They're trying to retake the Dreadfort. But they're not really. Apparently we're sieging Winterfell. Yeah, they've raised the levies here in Winterfell. But, what's the terrain like here? Forest. He would have the advantage of the forests, but we vastly outnumber them. And this is the largest collection of Bolton soldiers I can see. Yeah, war score has dipped down a little bit. That's because of our stupid allies in the Wolf's Woods are throwing their men away. But we can score a major victory here. We just have to be bold, and we have to hope. I have never seen an army repel another army through the use of forests. So... let's see how this... my God, we have to win this. Okay, and we're going to win this hands down because Jon Snow is a complete beast on the battlefield. And he is making Lord Roderick of the Rills retreat like the old man that he is. And that flank is gone. We're now attacking the center. And that center's gone. We're now attacking the flank. And we have decimated the forces. of the Boltons. Now they're going back to Ironrath. We of course are going to pursue. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode here. We've made it roughly to 30 minutes, maybe even a tad longer, and we are in a very good position to take the north. But at the same time, Stannis is 2% away from being automatically defeated. Which, if we take the north, I don't know if that's going to save Jon Snow or not. I'm hoping that it does. You guys let me know if winning the war for the north is going to save Jon Snow from being teleported into a dungeon along with his liege Stannis. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will all have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video as always. Be sure to check out my Crusader Kings 3 reaction/announcement. Well, reaction to the announcement of Crusader Kings 3. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Lord Commander Jon Snow. Well, he's not Lord Commander anymore. He's now Lord Jon of the North. And until next time, I will see you all later.